from the supply that I have, I reckon that it could support even 10 children in the NICU for a month or even for 2 months. And the best thing about breast milk is it doesn't just deplete. My baby is just 5.5 months. I plan to express and ensure my baby has breast milk for up to a year. My name is Chelimo Njoroge. I am a wife and a mother to 2. I have an elder son. He's 2 years and 11 months. And my youngest baby girl, she's 5.5 months. I work in the development sector as a program manager, and I've been doing this for about 15 years now.
And as a mother of 2, you have an oversupply of breast milk. And this is a conversation that people don't have today. Take us through your experience. How has it been for you?
So my journey generally started in 2021 when my son was born. And it was a very new space for us. And I remember when we were in hospital, one of the main challenges or one of the main things that we experienced was that my son was having a difficult time to latch. So backstory, there is one of the things that makes it either easy or difficult for a baby to latch is how the nipple is shaped. We have moms that have a nipple that is very easy to latch, and that's usually the majority, and we really applaud them. And then there's moms that have an inverted nipple, there are moms that have flat nipples, there are moms that have short and soft nipple, the latter. And what happens is that the baby finds it very difficult to find a latch or to find the nipple. And one of the things our pediatrician recommended was to express, to pump, to use either a manual or an electric pump to express milk for the baby to have, but most importantly to remove the nipple, to make the nipple visible or latchable for the baby.
So to the mother, we have what is called breast engorgement, where the breast actually become tight, they swell, and that tightness and swelling is accompanied with pain. Yeah, so that is breast engorgement. The other consequences will be clogged milk ducts, like the milk ducts through which the milk passes through the ducts are clogged. So that one leads to a lower or slower milk flow, which can also lead to mastitis. That is basically a painful breast infection.
Whenever it was very difficult to use the nipple shield to directly nurse our son, the milk that I had expressed, he would use it for his night feed. So that became our routine. He would breastfeed during the day, he would use the expressed milk during the night. And I saw my breast milk supply just going high. I used to only express once in the night, very early in the morning. I would wake up at 5 in the morning to express. And it started from about 40 ml expressing. It went up to about 700 ml expressing. And for those moms that know that journey or how it is to express, that was a lot of milk. My very good friend, my best friend, had a son who is 2 months older than mine. So I gave her the breast milk, and I would give her often the milk that I had expressed. So that's how I started my pumping journey and also my informally donating breast milk.
And the other day you put out a video requesting for guidance from your followers whether you can donate your breast milk. How was the response?
Overwhelming. I have always had an indication that there is a need for breast milk out there for moms, but I never expected the kind of response that I got. I got many messages directly on my post. I do content on TikTok, so I got a lot of messages on my post, but I also got a lot of DMs asking if I could donate breast milk directly to them. And it was very overwhelming because just within the first hour, I got about 25 moms asking if I could donate breast milk directly to them. And one of the things that I desire is that I would be able to help other children. It could be because their moms are not able to get the supply, but most importantly, it could be because the children are in NICU, probably they lost the mom when they came to the earth, or just different circumstances. I was just sharing with you earlier that there are some dads that even have reached out to me asking if I could give them the breast milk, or I could donate to them the breast milk. So it has been very overwhelming. And one of the things that I said even outright in the video is that I'm looking to a time where Kenya, as a country, we can have milk banks, reserves nationally, and even at different levels, so that moms like me who have a lot of breast milk, and it's not just me, because other moms have also reached out to me saying they would like to donate. They have a lot of milk, they pour breast milk because they don't have storage space and so on. So that moms like me can also donate breast milk to others that are having one or another challenge in getting enough breast milk.
Breast milk that is pumped and preserved is usually used in neonatal intensive care units, where for birthing mothers, those that have inadequate breast milk or no milk, then the donated breast milk is given to the child. So at the hospital level, they screen for lifestyle risk. First, they check as a precaution the overall health status of the mother.
And today we are able to donate body organs, blood from one person to another. Why do you think we are not yet there when it comes to donating breast milk?
As a country, and as a middle income country that we are, it is possible to have a national breast milk reserve. Unfortunately, I know as a country we have struggled with many processes, many systems, and just setting up institutions that are able to really respond to the needs of Kenyans. And I think we can get there. We should be able to get there. Pumwani Maternity Hospital has a breast milk bank. However, they only are able to receive breast milk from moms that are inside the hospital. So it is possible. It is possible to build that further up, to receive milk from other moms and have moms nationally come to that specific facility or others to get the breast milk that has been donated.
Yeah, it's very safe. It's a common practice in several countries, where that breast milk helps to alleviate people who do not have enough breast milk. I think for us in Kenya, we have one that is Pumwani. It's a pilot project where they are trying to see if this can offset the challenges of inadequate breast milk.
However, I feel like there might not have been as much push for this particular need or request. And I know Kenya, we have a National Breastfeeding Association, we have institutions, we have bodies that can push for it. And I'm very keen to be part of that call to action and advocacy to push for that. So why are we not doing it is a good question. Can we do it as a country? I know we can. South Africa has a national reserve. They call it the South Africa Breast Milk Reserve. And they actually reach out to moms. They give them very specific information on how they can donate breast milk. They even send cooler boxes to them with forms that they can fill, which medications they are on, what are some of the diet information on the diets they are on, and so on. And moms are able to fill that information and send that. Before it is donated to other children, the breast milk is screened, just the same way blood is screened before it is transfused to other people. So what we are asking for is for there to be an investment where breast milk banks can be well resourced, and at the same time, moms can have a point to, a place to donate breast milk, and other moms that are in need can go to that center and really get the milk that they need.
And as we have this conversation today, your freezer is full, your fridge is packed. How do you store them and ensure that it still maintains its healthy benefits to your baby?
The CDC have guidelines, very clear guidelines on storage and preparation of breast milk. It's a very simple read, just 2 pages. And it talks about what is required to store breast milk and how you can prepare it that it's safe for the baby. So I have been following those guidelines in my journey, and it's just as simple as breast milk is safe on the surface. You just express that and put it on the surface. It's good up to 4 hours. If you're not planning to use that milk within the 4 hours, put it in the fridge. If you put it in the fridge, it's good up to 4 days. And it's not just anywhere in the fridge. It's in the back of the fridge, because if you put it on the door, then when you open and close, it loses the coldness. The temperature keeps changing.
Breast milk can be stored in room temperature up to 4 hours. For the refrigerator, it is for the freezer, it's allowed up to 6 months, but 12 months is also acceptable. But they say 6 months is the best.
One of the things I want to affirm moms is that oversupply of breast milk is not necessarily what is normal. Anytime I do content on my TikTok, a lot of moms would feel, some moms will feel discouraged, others will feel challenged. And I want to share that the reason I share my journey is because this is my normal.